phone says 6 o'clock. I'll go ahead and call a meeting to order. Marshall Township Advisory Board, Chase Cummings, Parker Judah, Christopher Knoll, and trustee Jan Kirk. Also our park board director from the Avoca Park is in attendance, plus a few members of the public. Thank you, gentlemen, for attending.
Yeah, thank you for coming, appreciate it.
So I guess one legally required item for today is determining the board officers for the year.
That's what, yeah, my first agenda.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to make a motion that Parker be the chairman for the year.
Well, you know, since I'm stepping down, let me just slowly go up. I think you did a really good job.
Oh.
Real good job, Chris, you did a real good job.
Okay, well, I'll let someone else make that motion.
I'll make a motion.
There you go. I'll second it.
There you go.
Okay.
To keep the same secretary, right, Chase?
That's
Or-
fine. If we need a separate motion for that.
Oh,
can
do
that.
we need a separate motion for that?
We can wrap that all together, so, chairman, secretary of the board,
Vice chair.
all right, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye. Okay.
You call me what, El Presidente.
Okay, the next
Delta
thing
Force comes
on the
forward.
agenda is the nepotism forms that need to be filled out, that should have been filled out in December, and we did not get them filled out, so I got them filled out today for the board. And here's Mark, got a pen, Mark Parker. Chase does.
Parker, I'm just stealing your pen, what you're doing.
You want it?
Oh, I got one. Here's another one. Here. Here's another.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Right one.
I didn't see that you didn't have one, Chris.
Is this the right nepotism paper?
I think so. It's one I've been using. You don't think it is?
I don't know, it says for the elected trustee, so I thought maybe yours was
Oh,
different than ours.
oh, I don't.
Township trustee. I mean, I'm,
Mine is. Here it is. Is that different from?
No, yours is that. But it would make sense for yours to be that way.
Township trustee in compliance with the township nepotism policies. I don't know. Go ahead and fill it out, and then if it's wrong, we'll fix it next month.
Okay.
I'm tempted to just, strike
Strike
through
that,
trustee,
yeah.
say
Yeah.
board, and then put my initials on.
Okay, why don't you do that? That would be good. I didn't.
Dave?
Right here.
And then if,
Make it for, just, yeah, please.
State Board of Accounts or DLGF has an issue with it, we can.
Well, I can maybe find the right one, maybe. Okay, Paul right there, and I'll get it in a minute. Okay, bank statements. Bank statements are in this folder, and it's all caught up. I have, December bank statements. All right. Money market account, and then the regular check. These are the December ones, the bank statements for December. If you want to look at them, here they are.
Tom's Web still working well for
Oh,
you?
yeah, wonderful, yes.
Better than the book.
Oh, my gosh, oh, yes, yes, yeah.
That's why I elected you guys.
Here's the monthly fund balance that we ended up with our funds for the year. As of December 31st, that's what the amount of money that is in each fund. So we got our big settlement check in December, so that includes the settlement check that just came in December, end of December. So,
Just have a mark on it.
have what, yeah, park Q fund and the regular park.
Jan, I should know this, but how many more payments do we have on that fire truck?
I thought they said 2027, maybe, so 4 maybe, but I'm not, I don't wanna, I can find out though, yeah.
I thought.
Does
it
that
was
sound right to you, or-
It does.
Yeah, yeah,
I was working my way back with,
right, right, yeah, I just paid one, 1st of January, 27,000, yeah, so.
Yeah, that's why.
I was on the previous park board, when we got the newest fire truck, with the volunteer fire department.
Okay, so that's the monthly fund thing. I know you're still looking at the bank statement. Mike's got that. Okay. And then we talked about, last meeting, about seeing what the Hamer House brought in and how much we spent on everything. And I think I've got a good start. I don't know if there's anything else that I need to include. Cleaner, okay, here's what I
That's what
figured out we
brought
brought
in,
in
okay.
for the year.
Uh-huh.
This is what the cleaner, mower, which, anyway, but that's paid out of the park money too, so it's
Right.
not coming out of the township money.
Right.
Insurance, supplies would probably be a little bit more, cause that's just at Sam's
Sure.
Club.
Mhm.
Utilities, water is half, because we have one water account, and I
Right.
just divided it into half.
Mhm.
And Duke, we have separate,
So the water account, this is.
this is the total for the year, $447 for the year for water, and I just divided it
Oh,
into half.
for the house only.
Well, I just divided it, I didn't know what else, I mean, this is what we paid North Lawrence Water, okay?
For the year.
For the year,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And so I just divided it by 2, which I'm sure the Hamer House uses a lot more water than what
Oh,
I use
okay.
here.
I
you
thought we
know?
were doing it for the whole park.
Well, okay, well, we can just do that,
Yeah, I would
yeah.
just use that number then.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if you want, I didn't know.
Because if we're looking at income, like how much the park actually made, then is this just the Airbnb only?
Airbnb,
So
yeah.
you can add the shelter house.
Yes,
rentals in and
yes,
all that.
yes, I will, yeah, that's a good idea, yeah, I did, but yeah.
Just
And
a
then
drop sheet for
the
different
Duke
funds
bill,
for the
this was,
township.
let me tell you, let me make sure I tell you right, so I don't mess this up. The Duke bill was 2608.41, and we have our own meter for them and here.
Okay,
So that's what we paid for over there.
but you don't know what it would for over here too.
No, I was under the assumption we just figured out the Hamer House, but
I
you
would,
can
yeah, I'd
do the whole park?
Yeah,
Okay,
that way you know how much money the whole park is actually generating, not
okay,
just the house.
right, okay. And then
Because like the mower, for example, the mower, that's for the whole
he
entire
mows the
park.
whole park, yes, yeah.
So you're gonna want all of the parks incomes and all of the parks expenses.
Okay, okay. And then the Comcast, I just divided, this is the whole
Mhm.
amount, and then I just divided it by 2, because that's the internet. But if if I wanna use this number, then it'll be a little
Mhm.
different, because
Yeah.
I just use that number.
Yeah.
But, okay, so that's what I'll do. So, yes, absolutely, if you can read my, or chicken scratch, but,
That's why I was hoping Chase would still be the secretary. No one wants my doctor's handwriting.
chicken.
But my handwriting.
Mike, would you wanna see that? How much
How much that
we brought
for?
in and how much we paid for the parks and all, and cleaner, and I know I spent more than that, 200, that was just at Sam's Club, so, but I spent that much at Sam's Club. Of course, we have to keep 5 bathrooms going, 2 there, 1 in here, so that uses a lot of, toilet paper and paper towels and that kind of stuff, but,
Little restrooms in the summertime, Chase is right on that, because I come down here twice, and the faucets just run a mile.
yeah,
I mean, they let their kids go in there and just leave.
play, yeah, play.
Now you know why those sinks have a thing where you push it down and then.
Yeah,
It
go
goes
out,
up
so
as a
it's
thought.
got a
10-second timer on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So, okay, so we're gonna look at that, but yeah, so I'll work on that till next meeting, and so I need to add, for the shelter house and the red brick on this, and then,
Any rentals at all, so like, if somebody's coming down and having a wedding, and they pay more, like, I know that one time somebody had a wedding down here, where they closed the whole park down.
right,
No,
Any-
I did,
Yeah,
for years.
Yeah, I know you did.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you know, I'm like, no, I wouldn't.
So you want me to use that whole amount for
Yeah.
the internet and Duke and
Yeah,
even, yeah, cause see, this will be more than,
yeah,
cause that's a lot more, well, this is, no, I mean, I'll have some on this, okay, so
Yeah.
I'll work on that, and we'll get a
yeah,
total
just
for
total of everything,
next week,
total of
next month.
red brick and shelter
Yeah,
house.
okay. So, we had 7 people, let's see. We're not saying that yet, I don't know for sure. I think we had 7 people come from January to June, and then 15 from July to December. If that makes 24, we're in business. I think the 9 and 14. I think that makes 20. I was using my finger. You guys didn't use your fingers ever, did you? So, yeah.
How many did you say?
9 and 14.
It's 23.
That's 23. So 9 and 15. 9 and 15. Yeah, 9 and 15, yeah.
And how many days out of the whole year was it rented to, just approximately,
Well, most people stayed at least 2.
okay.
Yeah, some people didn't. I mean, we probably had maybe 4 that just did the one night, maybe 5. And then we had
From the wife.
from Hawaii that came, and they spent 7 days.
I slept under them, but maybe they invite me over.
So it's just, yeah, it's, yeah. Most people spent 2 nights, the majority of them.
Jordan, that was the cleaner before.
Right, uh-huh.
She's living back in the area.
Oh, is she?
now.
Okay.
So I don't know if, she might charge less than the current, but
Right,
maybe there's a potential
Right.
savings
yeah,
there.
okay.
You know, I like her.
Yeah,
That's a
she,
little lady, right?
yeah, she did a good job, she did. And this girl we've
This
got
girl.
now is doing a good job, but
Oh,
we,
was she good?
oh, okay. Okay, does anybody have any questions or concerns or, anything we need to discuss? I can't think of anything else. Mike, do you have anything you want to tell them about the park board or?
Yeah, I mean, the parks are doing good. I mean, we're surviving when they said we couldn't. And, you know, we got another renter coming in February, I think, didn't you say?
The next one's
Or
coming
not
in
renter,
February.
somebody from Airbnb. And, normally January, February is real slow. Real slow. I saw the little girl that's got one up in Bloomington. She says, we have nothing right now. So, if you're not willing to drop the price, and that's what he's doing over the log cabin, then you can leave it as is and just try to make it up, you know, down the road.
Right.
The amount of money, but he's dropped his price over, that's why he gets somebody. to
Right.
buy.
Well, they're doing something with us, and Chase may be able to say more about it, but we don't change the prices, but Airbnb does, right?
So we have it set on flex price.
Flex price, cause,
So we go in and we set the minimum and the maximum,
okay,
and it bounces back and forth in between that range.
okay,
So we can still keep it on flex pricing, but we can adjust our minimum
okay.
to let it drop down a little bit more.
Well, the last two people that rented in December, they paid $300 a night, okay?
That's the cheapest that it
Okay,
gets down.
but November 14th through the 16th, they paid $343 a night. So see, it fluctuates, you know, and I don't, we didn't do
If we
anything.
have our expense report thing done, then we could play with the numbers a little bit more
See if we
and see
need
how
to,
low we can drop it.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you don't wanna make it so cheap that you're going in the hole because you're paying the cleaner more, you know,
Right,
than
right,
you are
right.
what you're
And
making.
see, November the 6th through the 8th, they charged him $302.50. So I mean, that was just a few days, you know, later, they charged him a little bit more. So it's no, and then October was $366.67 a night. So, I mean, I never know what they're gonna charge.
Yeah, Airbnb has an algorithm that they use
Mhm,
just to calculate that.
yeah. And then October 24th to 26th, it was $400 a night.
That's
So,
the maximum we
yeah.
have set.
so, you know, it's just, I always like
I mean,
it.
we could,
Well, let's,
we have, like I said, we have to get the
Yeah,
numbers,
let's
but in
get the
theory,
numbers
you can
first.
drop it down to 200 or 250, and it's not going to do you wrong just because the algorithm that they have in place, it fluctuates like that on
Uh-huh.
purpose, so.
uh-huh,
What was the month where it had 400?
I think it was October.
Yeah, so I mean, we all know that's a busy season down
Yeah,
there anyway,
yeah,
so it knows what it's doing.
yeah, that's what I thought, it knows what it's doing
It-
for,
It's based off of other Airbnbs
Around.
in your area.
okay,
Yeah. So the busier neighboring Airbnbs are, the higher your price goes.
end of September was $400 also, September
Like, to
19th.
his point, you gotta be careful on the end, if you're cleaning lady, it costs you more than what it is. to
Exactly.
rent.
Right,
Yeah, you
yeah,
don't wanna do
You
that.
can't do that. You
Yeah.
don't
Well,
want
and your, you know, your utilities, which would be
that.
minimal, but
right,
still.
right. And see, well, August 29th through September 2nd, he paid $388.75 a night, so, you know, I don't know, just, summer's about 300, maybe
Yeah.
Wonder what kind of jump in the rentals would have if we did lower it a certain amount.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, let's get the numbers, and then we'll work
Yeah.
on, maybe working on that a little bit and see if,
Depends on if you wanna drop your numbers to rent it out.
Right.
Really, I think what we're doing is the right thing, in my opinion. Give us a little lack in January and February, but it sure makes up in the summertime. You see
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
I mean, maybe if we drop it down, if we can afford to drop it down to 250 a night, then maybe it's booked for 7 nights a week.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Because right now,
That's
we're
true.
pretty much
You
at
would
the
have
Friday,
wear and
Saturday.
tear going on.
You know,
Yeah, you get, that's, I was getting ready to bring that up,
Yeah.
Parker, because we're gonna have to put some money in that thing over, it's been, what, 3 years now since we've done this?
Yeah.
And it's time where I noticed the pillows are not as fresh looking as they
Yeah.
used to
right,
be. and,
right.
And, you know, just different things, we're gonna have to put a little bit more money in, but really, we've done pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Oh, someone asked about a dishwasher, they thought we should have a dishwasher in that thing, so. I've never had a dishwasher, so I, you know, whatever, but, okay, so, anything else, and I'll have that by the next meeting, have that all together, so.
We got some projects coming up this summer that's gonna get done. We just put them off, and we're gonna, we already approved it for the blacktop down here, through the park board. We got the money, I mean, plainly see we got the money. And, we need our, security system done again.
Yeah,
It's not working.
Oh, no.
No, and we had a guy come down here and give us price, never have heard from
Never
him
did
since.
show up, no, but I did get
And,
the,
and Mike Braun, just this month, if everybody watched it, they've got all kinds of grant money up there. All kinds of grant money in Indianapolis. Now, why in the world, we hired a grant writer,
we've had two,
and
three.
we ain't heard from her for 3
No,
months.
no, no.
And, we can't get anybody to get these grants going. That's where you gotta have grant money to get this stuff done. We can't depend on cum tax and our other tax. We just can't do it to run this place. I mean, to advance it, I don't mean to run it. We can operate it,
Right.
but you're gonna have to have some money to fix the ponds. You know, this major stuff, fix the wall out here. There's just stuff that we wanna get done
It's costly.
to try to keep this, going down here.
Right.
But that's you know, stuff we got to look to in the future. And you're the one that writes the checks.
Hey,
Well,
someone remind me. Okay, so that's all I have. If somebody wants to make a motion to adjourn, we'll adjourn.
I don't have anything else.
Does anybody have anything else? Chase?
I don't have anything. When's the next meeting?
First Thursday of,
February 5th, probably.
Let's see. February 5th is the
next meeting.
first Thursday of next month, so February 5th, 6 p.m. And with that, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
well,